guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a couples Q&A and I thought this was appropriate for today because what's today?
3 years.
Our anniversary of 3 years. And we are spending it in quarantine doing this. I asked you guys on Instagram what questions you had for us, so we're gonna do kind of a mix. We have some questions from Instagram, we have some just from like Google, and then we actually have some from a student that we both taught 3 years ago who like wrote some out. So I have yet to look at these questions. So we're just gonna kind of like pick some random questions and answer them. So I figured we'd start with this one. Somebody on Instagram asked, where or how did you guys meet?
We're both teachers and we met at school. She was a substitute, she was my substitute. And I was out for something, I had some medical thing going on. And she was my sub and I had to train her on how to do my job.
Because he's a STEM teacher and I'm an English teacher, so like you can't just get thrown into that. I was a long-term substitute for 3 months in the classroom right next to him, so he basically had to train me for like 3 months and we just got really close that way. I explain more of that in our engagement proposal video, which I will link below if you guys want to know more, because I feel like I talk more in that video of like how we met. A lot of them is like, how did you guys meet? How did you find Mr. Right? Like they say when you know, you know, and for me at least, that's definitely how it was. I never believed in love at first sight until I literally walked past him standing out front of his classroom one day and I was like, who's that? Like I need to know who that is. And like I just knew right away. And then once we started working together, we kind of became friends first. Like we would eat lunch every day together and we just got closer that way. So we were really just like co-workers and friends first, and I feel like that helped a lot. Like there was no awkward first date because we were just working together every day. How do you keep your significant other from being bored?
Well, that's hard right now.
Not really. Well, what did you get me for our anniversary?
The adventure book, but I don't have it, so I can't show you.
Yeah, it didn't come in yet. But what, like, do you know like what's in it?
Adventures that you scratch off, and you have to do them.
So, like, can you give an example?
So it's like you have to make a meal blindfolded.
That's one of them?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so that'll be fun. So then doing random things. I actually want to do the season test. So it's like you have seasonings, like a pile of them, and then one person's blindfolded and they have to try them and guess what the seasoning is. So I want to do that. I don't know if it's in the book or not, but I've seen that and I want to try that. Keep us from getting bored, we kind of like do our own thing or we do projects together. So we were doing a lot of things, like during this quarantine, we're doing a lot of redoing of bedrooms and painting. So we're kind of doing projects together or like yard work together. And then also I feel like it's important that we have our own time. So like I'll read to myself or go for a run, he'll go fishing. So I feel like it's important that you kind of have to do like your own thing too. That makes sense?
Agreed.
Yeah. Who made the first move?
I don't know. I guess you.
Yeah, I would say me. A funny story. The way I guess I kind of made the first move, I would say, is I was a substitute, obviously teacher, we said that, but I was in this one class and one of the kids was like, I think we have Innovation Center today. And I was like, what the heck is that? Because he teaches like an elective. And I was like, what class is that? And they were like, you know, it's Mr. Monzo's class. And I was like, who is that? And like I went to the middle school that I was teaching at. So I'm like, how do I not know who this is? And then I was like, wait a minute, is that the teacher down the hall? And the kid was like, yeah. And I was like, be right back. And then I like went down the hall and introduced myself and was like, I think my kids have you today. And his feet were like propped up on the desk, totally chilling. He's like, oh yeah. Oops.
That was the first move?
That was the first time I ever officially met you.
Oh.
Because then we introduced ourselves and then I brought my class to his and I went back and then I stalked him on Facebook right after that. And then pretty much after that is when I started like subbing for him and he started training me to be his substitute. Who said I love you first?
I think I did.
You think?
I think I did. Right?
Yes!
Alright.
Yeah, it was you. How'd you do it?
How did I do it?
Mm-hmm. You remember? We were just laying in my bed when I was living at my mom's, like not in a weird way. We were just like hanging out, sitting there.
Yeah, so we were doing nothing.
Right. And he just like randomly said it. And I remember just being like, what? What did you say? Because like I just was not expecting it. I definitely felt like we both knew, because every time he would leave and like go to his car, I remember just like feeling weird not saying it. Like it just felt really natural to say it, and then he just said it, and then it was like game over from there. When is my birthday?
That's easy. September 11th.
What year?
2000. 1993.
Okay.
Am I right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Quick math.
Yours is December 28th, 91. What is one thing I do that annoys you?
You're a clean freak, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not clean. I'm clean, but I'm not.
You're clean. You're just a little messy sometimes. Mine would be when you sleep. Do you know what's coming?
I'm breathing.
So he breathes really loud because his nose is like broken, and he can't really breathe out of it. So he does this thing when he falls asleep where he's like, he'll breathe out and go. And it drives me insane. And then I'll like, in the middle of the night, if he's doing it, I'll just like go like this and try and stop him, and he freaks out, but I hate it. It like, the minute I hear that one little poof, I'm pissed off. Like, I need to wake him up and stop that immediately. Where was our first date?
Baseball field.
Mm-hmm.
After eating wings.
Yeah.
And we hit.
Mm-hmm. It was honestly the most perfect first date, because like I hated dating. I just find it so awkward that you're sitting across from someone that you don't know and you're trying to like eat and force conversation, and I hated it. And I think because at that point we worked together so much and have seen each other every day that we kind of like obviously already knew each other, and we had some wings at the bar and then went to the baseball field and hit, and it was fun.
She's a lefty.
In baseball, I am. Mm-hmm. Only in baseball, that's it. And golf. Everything else I'm a righty. What is my favorite color?
I don't know. Your colors
Yes, you
are
do.
purple. Purple's your favorite
I'm
color.
gonna say.
I don't know if that's your favorite color because you never
Yes.
you never like do anything with purple.
But I love it. It's my favorite color. I'm a neutral person. Like our home is white and gray, basically, like neutral colors.
There's
But
no purple.
because I don't want color in my home. But
What's mine?
do you even have one?
Yeah.
Green or blue?
It's blue.
Okay. What is my favorite movie?
Bridesmaids.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes. Yours is Top Gun.
Mm-hmm.
What movie did we last watch together?
Oh man.
Honestly, we haven't really watched like any movies.
Been watching Ozark. That's not a movie though.
But we don't really watch movies because we can never agree on it. I mean, I watched Made in Manhattan the other day. Yeah. You kind of watched a little bit of that with me?
Not really.
It's in the beginning. I don't know. I don't even know what movie we last saw together. What am I afraid of? Ooh.
Spiders, bugs. You just hear when she yells bugs. I feel like someone's dying.
Every girl's scared of bugs, I feel like.
No, you're overly scared of bugs.
Well, because it startles me. What are you scared of?
I don't really like heights. Like high heights.
Really? Oh.
Not like little heights, but like...
Well, yeah, obviously.
Skyscraper heights.
Huh. I feel like you're not really scared of anything. I don't know.
Snakes are kind of scary.
Yeah. What is my favorite food? Like, what's my favorite dinner food?
Spaghetti.
Yes. And yours is wings.
Mm-hmm.
What am I good at?
Talking to people.
Really?
Yeah, you could hold a conversation with a rock.
Really? I feel like I'm bad at that. You're good at that.
No, you're good at that.
You're good at that. I was gonna say that you're good at leading. Like being in charge. What do I talk about a lot?
What do you talk about a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Makeup. Well, right now, Young Living. Each room in our house smells a different smell.
You talk about baseball a lot. And currently fishing.
It's the best
Fishing a lot.
activity.
What is my favorite dessert?
Ice cream. Melted. Melt it for 10 seconds in the microwave.
Yep. I like it, like, I don't want to be biting into ice cream that's, like, hard. I don't know, defeats the purpose. Yours...
So we microwave it.
Just for a couple seconds. Yours is anything, like, fruity, like cheesecake with strawberries or something.
Yep. Favorite place to eat.
You know
Yours
mine.
is Fellini's.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I don't really have a favorite place to eat.
Little Hut. I feel like you're always wanting hoagies and
That's
Lay's.
true. That's true.
What is my nickname?
Liv? You're gonna just drag your butt on the carpet.
Oh, gross. Yeah, you don't really have a nickname for me, I guess.
Liv.
Yeah. Everybody calls me Liv. Yours is just Monzo. Alright, well, that is everything. I hope you guys learned something new about us. Let me know if you liked this video down below by giving it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!